on like a cloudy or a foggy day,
Yeah.
not functional. Because a laser hits the first, I don't know if it's particles. Yeah, I don't know if it's like particles, but they said like in a foggy day, it wouldn't make it to the target. It would physically focus on something between you and the target.
Random fucking fish just jumps. It's just.
Oh, dude.
You're like,
that
damn
would
it.
be
You
great.
killed Carl the carp.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. This episode is brought to you by the Head Cleaner. For your mount needs, he's the guy. Very safe survival tins. If you have any need for survival equipment at all, it all comes in a small little tin, and you would be surprised what is inside. Also, Hot DTF Products is the one we get our shirts from, our koozies, everything you think you need that has our logo shooting the shit on it. So, let's dive on in.
Spot
And
on.
we're back for what?
And oh my God. Wow. We had a bunch of fun shooting some shit, and we got a whole bunch of shorts coming out, so keep your eyes peeled for those. Those are going to be great.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was really fun.
I can't hear good now.
Me either.
Hearing protection,
I mean,
that's overrated.
I probably need to start wearing that. I've got it. I've got really good hearing protection, but yeah. I mean, we just get carried away and have a lot of fun and forget.
For the people who don't watch the shorts or can find the shorts or anything else and like to watch the first 10 minutes, here's a little montage.
Hamburgers.
America! America! Yeah. And
That was a sexy.
you got
face.
you got a new QR code you're putting up, right?
Yeah.
For all of our merch.
Well,
you can,
I mean, the link tree and the merch website is in the description of the video.
oh, okay, cool.
And then
So all I have to
can
do is
put a
go there.
link tree. I can put the Linktree website in the description too, so then they can just click on that and it shows everything we
Cool,
have.
cool. Because we got new hats. As you can tell, Tom's got one on. I got one on. Cody didn't go pick his up yet, so he's a little behind. We got tumblers. We got T-shirts. The T-shirts have changed a little bit because we've got QR codes on them now. So if you're out wearing them somewhere and somebody wants to know what about us, they can scan the QR code, take you right to our stuff.
Hey, where's your fancy cup?
I
All your
use
drinks
it.
are gonna taste like shit today.
I use it every day, and I'm not gonna lie, I forgot it at work,
Oh.
and I just thought about that.
It's his new gray cup. When I worked there, he used to have a
It
gray
is.
cup, and it
It is.
stayed there.
It did. And yeah, so I use it every day. And Friday rolled around and I just forgot to grab it.
That's why you gotta buy another one.
I
So
know.
then you have one for
Just
I have
take
one.
your wife's.
I have one here. Oh, I could have took my wife's this morning. I forgot all about that. Damn.
Yeah.
I should have done that. But just to clear the air, we shot a bunch of stuff on these shorts, and I know this is going to be a conversation piece. I know people are going to talk about it. They're going to want to know what it was. This is a Browning buckmark, and that little shiny thing on the end is a blast diverter. It's kind of like the Flaming Pig.
No,
Hey.
it's not an illegal modification.
No, it's not. It's a blast diverter. The Flaming Pig makes one. There's a couple other companies that make one, and you can look in the end of it there. All it does is it directs the sound away from you, but it doesn't quiet it any.
Oh, you
So-
resent the video.
So it's really, really friendly for the shooter, not so much downrange. So don't think for a second that you can put one of them on there.
Yeah.
And anybody around
You
you is
ain't
going to
James Bonding with
be no,
They're gonna
no,
hear
It's
you
not a
down the road.
silencer. It's
nobody
just
around you is going to be
to
safe.
push the noise forward and
Yeah.
not like.
Yeah, but
you
it,
know.
I mean, for anybody that's got a 22 pistol that's threaded, there are several of them out there on the market you can get. They make it look cool. They make it look like you're freaking James Bond, and they do help with the shooter, like considerably. Especially if you're out plinking, shooting turtles. That's the kind of shit you want to get.
We don't condone shooting turtles.
I mean, But if you did,
I blinked with the wrong fucking eye. I blinked
he,
with this eye. I went,
he winked at the TV screen instead of at the camera. So yeah, that I just wanted to clear the air on that because I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of people going, "Oh my God, what's that? Where do I get one? Oh my God!" It's not anything special. It's just a 22 pistol with a blast diverter on it.
right.
Go to your
But
local
it-
auto parts stores and we'll filter you.
I don't recommend
Don't
that
do
shit.
that.
The
Use a
ATF
liter
will
bottle
be at your
with some
house.
water and some foam in it.
Yeah,
Allegedly, I've been told that. I don't know if you could do
I
that.
saw in the movie Shooter. Did you not see that movie?
Yeah, right?
Pop
Yeah.
bottle,
Where
black
you-
taped on the
a
end of
2
the
liter
22
full
barrel.
of steel
Yeah.
wool and all
Yeah.
that shit. Yeah, I don't know
And
if
you
that
had some
works.
water in there.
That's all false. The government doesn't do that to its people.
Oh fuck.
We're not going down that one. Okay.
Oh
Meanwhile, back at the ranch. But no, so
What did you guys do this weekend?
yeah, that's kind of what I was
What is,
wondering.
this is the weekend.
This is the weekend.
This is the weekend.
I went to a big birthday party on Friday
I worked on a fucking car
And got
played
hammered.
a video game.
and got us a whole bunch of followers because
Nice.
everybody there, they were like, "Ooh, can I scan your shirt?" So they were scanning my shirt and
We need to have
subscribing.
Tom have like some underwear or like some shorts and put it right on the dick and balls.
Oh
And
yeah.
they're just like, "What's this?" Beep.
Brown
and
chicken,
you're like,
brown
"What's up, baby
cow."
girl?"
or we need to get Tom a shirt made like the one he's got, and it's a
Oh,
giant QR code on the back of it. And you scan it. He wears it when he rides his bike.
Oh, yeah.
You're riding down the highway, and you can scan the back of his shirt, and it says "fuck off." So we get him a QR code of ours, and they can scan it when he's driving down the highway.
Gets me
Right.
sitting there dancing.
Oh, that'd be great.
People would pay to see that.
They really
They would pay not to see that.
I mean, I think I got to be honest. I think there's more people that would pay to see it
Well,
than would pay not to see it. And
we'll
if
find out. $25 to get the dancing deal. $50 not to get the dancing deal.
And what are we talking? Shirtless or shirt?
Smiles.
I mean, because you're gonna do the full Monty?
No. hell
Oh.
no.
'Cause I'm thinking
That-
25
That disturbs me.
25 in underwear with a shirt on, 50 with no shirt on, and a thong.
Oh,
Get to see my tramp stamp.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
STS OnlyFans coming soon.
Oh, I'm
There you
telling
go.
you. I'm telling you. No, so this weekend's been pretty cool. I went to a big birthday party, and they had a whole bunch of food, a whole bunch of alcohol, and we hung out. And I got some stuff that we have been talking about on here for a while.
Does this mean we're drinking it?
No, we're gonna make them wait a little bit, but we are gonna drink some stuff that I found that I've been looking for, that we had either seen on TikTok or that I may have had somewhere else.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna do that here in just a little bit. But first of all, I want to talk to you guys because I know I sent you this TikTok.
Twice.
Yeah, I sent it to you again so I didn't have to look for it. Because we send so much shit back and forth. I was like, that was 2 days ago and it's 47 videos now. So I watched that TikTok of that guy where he was talking about, and it's not like a zombie apocalypse type deal either. This is
He
straight
says
up,
it in it. He says it in it.
yeah, it's straight up like natural disaster.
Yeah.
It was just a hurricane that come through Florida.
Which we did an episode with what you're about to talk about when we got them. We
Yeah.
brought them and showed them. So
Yeah,
I mean, if you want to
yeah.
go back and see those,
You want to
you
go
can.
back and see it? We've got our plate carriers on there.
Yeah.
But this dude
2 different plate carriers, 2 different plates.
was talking about a guy getting shot just trying to get out of Florida, shot and killed at a gas station trying to get a gallon of gas.
Yeah.
After or right before or during or after a hurricane. So everybody's like, what do you need if something like that was to happen? This guy's just freaking sealed the deal for me. I'm 100% on board with what he said. He said you need armor, body armor.
Yeah.
You need a weapon, and you need the ammo to go with that weapon.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, clean water, food, gas, all that shit, you're going to have those 3 freaking
I mean-
items to get them.
Have you ever seen like TV shows or even like actual like things that go on in the and not just in the country but in fucking anywhere, whether it's small villages in whatever fucking countries or even if it's in like you can call them trap houses. They protect what's theirs. What do they always have? There's usually most of them have body armor, most of them have guns, and most of them have some supply of ammunition
Right.
because it's fucking 2024. What better way to protect yourself than that?
Well,
That's
and
all
I've-
you need to have to protect yourself is those 3 key items.
Absolutely.
You can grow your own food. You can find your own water. You can do all the other bullshit. You don't even really need gasoline to survive.
No.
It's just that people rely too much on fucking generators and everything else to power their homes because they have to live with with.
You know how
Air
to make
conditioning.
moonshine. You can make fuel for your vehicles.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
I mean, it's not that fucking hard. I mean,
I mean, it might not
I
last you in that
guarantee you,
vehicle
you
very long.
hit me one of them.
Yeah.
Might burn
fucking-
some shit out of it, but
I mean,
at the end of the day.
if you give me one of them bottles off the back of a fucking forklift, I could probably make a vehicle run on that.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh.
mean,
for sure.
but most people die. That cool inventions like that.
No, you can buy the aspirator and everything.
Oh
to
yeah,
go
we
on a
also talked about
regular
that one
throttle
guy
body
who
and
made a
hook a
car.
propane bottle up.
We also talked about
Hydrogen?
that one guy who made a car that ran off water and he
And-
died.
Yeah, hydrogen.
And his
and-
car currently sits in Canada. I believe it's in Canada on a display.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Didn't know that.
it's in some country other than ours
Well, of
that an
course.
American and I don't want to say American.
Yeah.
Somebody invented it, and the government found out about it.
hmm
Conspiracy theory 101.
Well, and there's
Then
another.
he got COVID and died.
No, it was way before then. It was an older car, wasn't it? It was like 80s
Yeah, it was an
or
older-
90s.
I mean, but from what I've read, there you go again. You can spiral down that conspiracy theory wormhole. From what I've read,
Love conspiracy theories.
the Navy has a ship that does not have to come back in that runs off water.
I seen a TikTok this morning of that one USS Texas or whatever came in to reload,
Mhm.
and all the shit they were taking off, and this guy's like, "God damn, what the fuck are they shooting? Hippos?" And it was like the shells they were dropping off were like the size of a baby hippo,
Oh,
and I'm like, no, like he wasn't saying they were shooting actual
right.
hippos,
But,
but like,
Launching
like-
them into
but
orbit.
like this,
yeah, yeah.
like the size.
Huge.
Speaking of, I know we were gonna
Baby-sized
go back to
bullets?
what we were talking about, but do you believe the whole they have rail guns and shit that shoot lasers and do cool things on ships?
I mean,
Yes.
I kind of do.
I want to.
I mean, I watched Rogan the other day, and they were talking about it, and he had a guy on there that was former CIA, former military, former a lot of shit, and he swears up and down. But here you go again. They do have laser guns, but they only work on a clear day. What? Because a laser has to have a clear sight to its target to function.
Not in Star Wars.
Nah, we're not in Star Wars, but I'm talking on like a cloudy or a foggy day.
Yeah.
Not functional, because a laser hits the first. I don't know if it's
Like object and
particles.
see-
Yeah, I don't know if it's like particles, but they said like in a foggy day, it wouldn't make it to the target. It would physically focus on something between you and the target.
Random fucking fish just jumps. It's just
Oh, dude,
You're like,
that
"Damn
would
it,
be
You
great.
killed Carl the Carp.
We just vaporized a flying fish.
right.
But
Okay,
yeah.
so back to what you were saying.
But I think that dude's
We did
got.
that a lot.
Wait a minute. You think that's why some of them whale species are getting thinner and thinner? The laser keeps hitting them when they come up.
Oh, could be.
Tell you.
Speaking of whales, did you see that whale that like breached and landed on the boat?
Oh, saw that TikTok.
Look, destroyed that boat. This,
Did
this
you know
whale
what
comes
fucking-
up. You know how they'll come up and breach?
I've seen so many of these.
It landed
TikToks.
right on the back of a freaking boat and just sunk it.
Launched that.
Nice.
My
bitch.
biggest fear, because then you're shark
Free
bait.
Willy's cousin.
Yeah, then you're shark bait.
Fuck no, I'm grabbing that fucking whale. We're going for a ride. I
Aquaman.
don't think sharks fuck with killer whales. I'm going for a ride.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm out. Me and the ocean don't have anything that we need
I
to
can't
do
swim,
together.
so I stay out of the pool.
He swims like a rock,
Yeah.
right straight to the fucking bottom.
So that means it's all muscle then.
Table.
Right, right. 100% muscle. Wow, that was
But-
a big burp.
To agree with the guy, I do agree with that guy.
I do too. I mean,
I
I
mean,
think
Because we've talked about it when we did like the bug out bag episode,
for sure.
which was a good we talked about what you would have like if you had to put everything in a fucking bag like he has his backpack, you know, like and then when we had Austin on here,
Right,
We have
and
a
with the ready
survival
safe
tins.
survival tins.
I mean, you can survive out of that survival tin for a while.
Oh, for a
No,
day
you're
or
not
two.
gonna have a way to charge your fucking cell phone. You're not gonna have a way to cool off with air conditioning or have heat in the wintertime, but you can fucking make heat.
Yeah,
You can't really make AC, but you'll fucking live, people. I work outside. He works outside. He's a bitch.
the heat
But,
is only the heat is only an issue to somebody that's not in it.
Yeah.
I mean, given a few days to get used to it
Oh
and acclimate to it, the heat's not going to be an issue either. You're going to find ways to cool off. I mean, there's creeks and ponds and stuff everywhere. You get too hot, get in the sumbitch.
Have you ever drove down a gravel road to a cow in a pond? There's a reason for that.
Yeah,
It's fucking hot.
and it's always those big black Angus because you're wearing a black T-shirt, you're just like a cow.
Yeah.
That shit don't get rid of the heat, and your ass is looking for a cold spot. Yeah.
Right.
He said, and if you're the size of a cow.
And then, but But yeah,
The cow, you must eat the cow.
You must
I
eat
feel
the
like
cow.
for people who are, how would you call it?
Whoa.
Like people like us that are, I don't know, half the society considers us like backwoods people or like,
Hicks,
hicks or
rednecks.
whatever you want to call us.
Call me what you want. I don't care.
We could survive without the shit that you need to survive on.
I
Like,
don't know. According to a bunch of people online, I couldn't survive without McDonald's.
well,
Well, you know what? Them
Truth
keyboard,
is, if their
the
moms would
keyboard
quit making me
warriors.
sandwiches every time I leave their house, probably wouldn't be this size. But
I
Well,
mean,
that and
the guy that probably commented that is probably bigger than you.
Oh, and the
probably.
funny part is the
The guy
guy
can't
that
touch his-
commented, I literally said, "Wow, somebody's got time on their hands." The first thing he said out of his mouth was, "Yeah, and I use it to insult people on the internet."
I mean, he
he
it didn't
basically
come out
just-
of his mouth. It
Yeah.
came out
oh
of
yeah,
his-
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I mean, that's exactly what he said. I use it to insult people.
Yeah.
So good on you. I'm glad you got time on your hands.
Yeah.
Probably
But,
uses the rest of it spanking his meat,
Will.
watching the PORN. Don't say that out loud.
Yeah. I had to, wow. I
You
just saw
can't
that.
spell. I
I
know.
just
He
saw
was
that
like,
in my head. I was like,
"What
what the
is
fuck
that?
are you talking
is it?
about?
I wonder why it looked like you reset for a minute.
he did.
yeah.
He did. He's like squirrel.
ADHD stopped working.
Even a squirrel went, what?
But yeah, long and short, I've 100% said it my whole life, and I was glad somebody made a TikTok about it and said it. At the end of the day, you need to be ready more so than worrying about how much gas you got, how much food you got in your freaking pantry, how much you got of anything. You need to have body armor, you need to have a weapon, and you need to have ammo, and the rest of that stuff will sort itself out if
Oh,
you're
yeah.
not a little bitch.
Okay, what weapon are you carrying?
Oh God, I've
We've
got too
fucking
many
talked about
options.
this
I know we have.
We
I-
talked about
honestly,
this
One of us
before.
thinks he's still a damn Indian, gonna carry a stick and a bow.
I mean, I'd have
No,
it with
it was
me.
before you came on. We actually talked about it one time
I'd have the stick and string with me because that's an
because I said
worry
I
about.
believe-
I can renew it all the time, bullet wise. But to answer your question, I would take my backpack. I've got a Kel-Tec Sub 2000, so that covers the rifle. I've got a Glock that covers the pistol. Both take the same.
You can only
clips.
take one weapon though. What are you gonna take? You
Well,
you
it's-
can pack enough ammo for one weapon.
That's what I'm saying. I'm lucky enough I can take two, and
They're both nines, aren't they?
and they're both nines. They both take the same ammo. I could literally put a sling on that Kel-Tec, throw it over my shoulder, have the Glock on my side like I always do anyway, fill the backpack full of ammo, and I can start a fucking war with my plate carrier on and be set. And I don't have to worry about it. So, yeah, I went down that wormhole where I was like, how can I consolidate and get everything together and get out quick?
What are you
What would you-
carrying?
Yeah, what would you take?
with what you just said.
Because you got to look at capacity, how much ammo you can carry with you,
Yeah, and the
And I-
weight,
and I
and the weight of that
understand-
ammo.
and I understand that.
and don't even think about the reload possibility. No,
Okay,
you
now-
got to
now
grab
that
and you got to
take that
get.
off the fucking picture. I'm gonna go 22.
My man, I was
Just because the ammo's lightweight, they
Yep.
make ARs, they make bolt action rifles, they make pistols, they make all kinds of things.
everything.
And I'm just saying, I mean, if we're talking about without the reload part, that's that. If I'm going with most versatile, for my opinion, and like
Yes.
everything, I'm gonna go 5.56
Okay.
because you do have some range with it. So if you have to do something from a distance, you can. Like with your 9mm,
But you do with the 22 as well.
yeah, but I mean, true. But I was,
the
but see,
conundrum.
before you said the whole taking the reload side out, you can't reload a 22 bullet.
No.
So I was thinking 5.56 because you can reload them if you have to.
Right.
You can do anything with a 5.56 bullet that you can do with anything
True.
else. And honestly, with today's technology and shit, you can get pretty lightweight and pretty compact 5.56s
Oh yeah.
that you can probably fit in a fucking backpack.
Throw a 14-inch AR pistol.
Yeah.
And when I say 14-inch, I'm talking an 8-inch barrel.
Yeah.
Like the short ARs.
Yeah.
SBRs.
Well, like that
Yeah,
one that
for sure.
I think it was the guy you watch off Himmless and Ranch. He did that episode with Landmark, who's a gaming streamer,
Right.
and they tested out the world's lightest AR, and like he's holding it with his finger, like he's like it's fucking light. Like he's like
Yeah.
you can carry this anywhere.
Yeah.
So you throw that bitch on a sling, and it was only this fucking long.
Right.
That'll fit. in
And
a
that's butt
backpack.
stock and all.
Yeah.
Our pistol brace.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
ready to go, and it's like I think my opinion is the best versatile round is a 5.56.
And I know where
'Cause
you're
you
going.
can-
Oh, you know where I go. with it.
I
I'm
absolutely
a
100%
22
know.
whore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
Well, and
my
you think of
22s.
the amount of ammo that
That's-
you can carry per weight.
Yeah.
Dude. But since I know you and I know you're going 22, are you taking a rifle or a pistol?
See, that'd be my dilemma right there. Granted,
I mean, you could
I'm
take,
gonna be able to stretch out a little bit.
you could take two because I'm taking
I
two.
I could do two. If I had to pick two right off the bat, my Taurus TX, that's going on my side.
Right.
After that, I'd have to stick with old reliable. I got my Marlin tube fed 22,
Oh yeah. Lever action?
semi-auto.
my
bolt action.
question is
Semi-auto.
Semi-auto.
I love
How-
that gun.
how we talked about how this conversation was brought up because the whole plate carrier thing.
Right.
I feel like of what all three of us just said, I feel like I put my plate carrier on. You shoot me in the chest with the 22, I'm gonna be able to move away from. Like it's gonna hit me. I'm gonna feel it, but I'm still gonna be able to function.
Oh, let's try it. No.
I mean, but no,
But you're right.
I mean,
you're right. 20
with the
plate
9
carrier-
mil, that's gonna hurt. Like depending how close you are. If you're
True.
within 30, 40 meters,
True.
that's gonna hurt.
True.
But I feel like with a 5.56, I shoot you from 100 yards away in the fucking chest, you're gonna fall to your feet. Like
True.
you're gonna fall off your fucking
True.
feet. to
And
the
depending
ground.
on which rounds
so
you're
that,
shooting, it
so
could
that
go right
gives
through
you,
it.
yeah, that gives you the advantage to possibly move closer to take that shot.
But in the same breath, if I'm shooting a 22, I'm shooting you in the head anyway.
Oh,
yeah, that's.
And-
I'm not
yeah.
aiming for a
No.
mid-body shot.
no, but no,
I'm
but
gonna
I'm,
be
but
aiming
I was just
up.
saying since we were talking about the plate carrier
Right.
thing,
Yeah.
I feel
that
like,
plate carrier is just for whoever else is out
Yeah,
there to
yeah.
protect you.
but I
Yeah.
feel like if say, heaven forbid something happened and you were in this field and I was in this field and it came down to it and you shot me in the fucking chest with a 22, I'm gonna be able to keep moving.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
Right.
But I shot you
For
in
sure.
the chest with that 5.56, you're gonna be like, oh fuck, it hit the ground. I mean, like you're gonna think you got shot.
Right.
Be out there,
I
I give
mean,
up. I give up. I don't wanna play no
You
more."
can have my cow. But
And, I mean, yeah, I totally agree with 100% of that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
and
if
then
I
you gotta
didn't,
think, not everybody will have one, but in that situation, if people come down to having shit like that to have on an everyday basis, you're gonna probably find a fucking helmet.
oh,
And
yeah,
from all the shit we've seen on Sean Ryan, a 22 and a 9 mil will bounce off a fucking helmet.
I
For
have
sure.
a helmet.
I've even seen, as hard as your head is, probably, but and we've even seen some stories of 5.56 and 7.62 bouncing off fucking
he
helmets.
said bullets have seen my skull and they're scared.
God.
They know.
But yeah, I mean,
But yeah,
but
I'm in
but
full
I feel
agreement.
like with 22, you can probably put 1,000 rounds in a backpack and just walk.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking a couple thousand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
Me,
I get
I
one of
mean-
them 550 bricks.
yeah.
Don't weigh shit. You put 4 or 5 of them suckers in a backpack.
Oh yeah,
I ain't even gonna know they're there.
and,
Especially since I'm used to carrying the weight of that plate carrier anyway.
oh yeah, yeah.
And like you said, if I'm carrying my 9, not only could I fit a shit ton of ammo in that backpack,
Yeah.
but I've got all those clip holders on my plate carrier. I can stuff all them full. They're all loaded, ready to go.
Yeah.
I got the guns both loaded. I'm good to go. I'm
That's
good
how
to
my
roll
plate
out.
carrier is.
My only big prep I'd want to make if something like that were to happen, I knew these are the 2 guns I'm taking. Like, excuse me, my Taurus, I'm getting a lot more mags for it.
Yeah.
That way they're loaded, ready to go.
Yeah.
My Marlin, I'm gonna get little tubes that I can set 16 rounds of ammo in. That way I just pull that tube, stick it, dump it, throw the slide back in. I'm loaded again. You
Right.
ain't gotta sit there one after another after
Right.
another. But like that Taurus, see how fast I can squeeze the trigger off on that thing and dump it. Say I got a dozen mags right there, and yeah, you're downrange. You've got your 5.56 with what's normal on those 20, 30 rounds.
20 round mag,
Okay,
30 round
you're
mag.
going through it. We're going back and forth. I let you run out. Brrr, click, brrr, click, brrr.
Oh yeah,
Eventually, you're gonna be like, I don't know what the hell he's got. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
Go.
More of a spray and pray.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Something's gonna hit you eventually.
Something.
oh yeah. And that fucking plate carrier only protects the vital organ.
Oh yeah.
You shoot me in the fucking thigh, and you hit that artery, I'm gonna die anyway. I mean,
Right.
like it's
I'm
not
aiming
just
for the
about.
wiener. That way, I just embarrass the hell out of you.
I mean, I don't really need it anymore, anyways. But yeah.
Okay, so we're on that subject. Now, the other video I watched here a while back
That
that I
was
wanted to
fucking
ask you
creepy.
about. So this dude gets attacked by a bear. Like full on. and is getting the shit beat out of him. And I don't know if you watched the video, but
Well, he
his,
reached up and grabbed
yeah, his
something.
fucking nose was like, it was put back on, but it wasn't right. It was all
Well,
still
no,
crooked.
he fucking finger fucked the throat first,
He-
and then
he
grabbed
reached-
the pussy and fuck. He
Well,
pulled a
that's
Donald
what I'm.
Trump.
That's where I'm going with this. So hear me out. So he
Oh.
says he reaches down its throat. That one right there.
He
That's
said
a
he tickled the back of his
that's a
tongue.
tough dude. Now he said he felt the little hangy ball thing in the back of
Oh.
its throat, and then grabbed a handful of the softest shit he could feel, which I'm guessing is probably back there where the back of the tongue connects.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And he said that was doing the job, but then with his other hand, he grabbed something soft and squeezed. I want to know what everybody thinks that was. Because he said it was back in the belly area, whatever. Was it the pussy? Was it a balls? What was it?
They said it was a female bear.
right.
So, and she
So
it
was
took
he
off shitting itself as it ran away.
was he essentially Trump and grabbed her by the pussy?
I mean, first of all, do you think, and I'm assuming it's like an instinctive thing as humans since we've conquered every fucking animal on the planet.
And we ain't conquered all of them.
I mean, we've got a lot,
Yeah,
but
ain't no shark
mean-
fishes. There's a lot of them still left.
no,
There's a
but we can
goldfish
go
out there
shark hunting.
planning
I'm
its
pretty sure you can go
revenge.
shark hunting.
No,
But
no, a lot of them you're not allowed to kill
yeah, well,
until they
yeah,
bite your damn leg off.
that's what they say. So do you think in that very situation
Mhm.
that you are calm and you just figure out what's going to work, like how he did,
No.
hand down the
No.
throat,
No, I think
or
I
are you just in
screamed
a
like a
full
little
fucking
bitch.
panic?
I don't know. I'd
Because
like
like
to,
the
I
way
don't
he told
think he
the
was
story,
that calm. I think he
I
was
mean,
just grabbing.
I'm sure the adrenaline's pumping. That's why he
Oh,
was
yeah.
able to do what he did. Because you know as well as I know, we've all been injured a fuck ton of times. When adrenaline kicks in, you don't feel shit.
I don't
I mean,
know
like,
that
you
I've
don't
got it
feel
in me
pain.
to throw my arm down the mouth hole of an animal that's
Yeah,
trying
but like,
to eat me.
but like for instance, I watched a couple buddies of mine had, and you can hate them all you want to, 2 pit bull dogs. One was a bully, one was a pit bull, and they were both males.
Yeah.
Both in an area they'd never been a part of. They've seen each other, and it was just fucking, I got bigger balls than you do. One of my buddies, when they latched to each other, his reaction was, oh fuck, you can't breathe, I'm taking that away. Took his fucking fountain drink and stuck it on one of them's nose, and the pop ran down his throat, and he let go.
Really?
So yeah, just because he
That's
couldn't breathe,
genius.
so how could he keep going?
That's
Yeah.
genius.
So do you think he reached down that fucking throat because he's like, if I take away something that she can't use, she's not gonna be able to use it.
True.
And then, because I guarantee you, you reach down someone's fucking throat and grab a fucking piece of their tongue, they can't keep fucking biting because they can't move it.
Right.
Now, granted, that bear's got fucking thousands of pounds of fucking torque to smash.
I'd love to see the arm that he shoved down his throat and
I
see what
guarantee you, it's
happened.
probably fucked up.
Mm.
But
'Cause
then
that's all
his
I was
natural
thinking.
reaction was, if it's a male, I'm kicking it and grabbing the fucking balls, because you grab any man or any male species by the nuts, they're like, hey,
Oh yeah, have you seen the
mean-
TikTok where the bear was scratching his back
yeah.
and he
Yeah,
like
and the
moved
garden
around?
hose.
The garden hose whipped him in the dick, and that bear went, and
Yeah.
just melted.
So his reaction was, oh fuck, I'm gonna do something to,
Right. Fight or flight kicked
Yeah.
in.
Oh yeah.
and so I mean, like, but that was like I don't think that was I trained my whole life for this. It was just an instinct of, what could you do to me to stop me from doing what I'm doing
Yeah,
to you?
I'm very impressed that he had
And-
the cognitive function to
yeah.
to do that.
But I think in that situation, your survival instinct kicks into, I have to live this. I have to do what I have to do to get the fuck out of here.
Right.
I think a lot of it, and maybe I could be totally wrong. Maybe he was thinking ahead of the point of, okay, do this, do that. Most of us are just gonna be flailing. Let's see what we can hit, see what's gonna happen.
Trying not to cry.
Oh, hoping that bear
Well, his
doesn't like
reaction had to be
taste
punching the
shit
Well,
fucking
and it was
face.
funny too because he said when toward the end of the video, that's what really got my attention. He said he grabbed that whatever it was, whether it was his vagina or its boobs or whatever, and squeezed really hard. And he said when the bear started flailing trying to get away, and he let go of whatever it was in its throat and started to take off, he said the bear shit everywhere as it was running
I'm
off.
assuming it was a genital.
Well, and the
area.
guy
So,
even
like-
the guy that was talking to him even said, he goes, "Are you sure it was that and you didn't stuff your hand up its ass?"
But
And
I
he's
mean,
like-
even though
He
I
said,
mean,
"I'm not sure." He said, "Whatever it was I grabbed was soft, and all I could think was to squeeze." And he goes, "So you're sure the bear shit running away?" He said, "Yeah, it shit all over me." He goes, "Could have been mine too."
well, that's just like, how
That's
do
the
you
most
think the
honest thing
first
he's
guy
ever said.
ever, like when we brought up sharks a minute ago, how do you think the first person to ever fight off a shark hit it in the fucking nose and it went away? Like he just did it.
Yeah, he just
Like he's just like
fight or
whap
flight.
and fucking hit it, and then everyone's like, "Oh, now you see them people that swim with sharks, they push their nose away."
yeah.
and
I've
the shark
also
swims
seen that
off.
guy on Shark Week that says push their nose away, and that sumbitch is missing an arm and a leg.
No, I understand. But I mean, like, I'm not saying it
and-
works on every shark, but
Name's
that guy could
Lucky.
go get attacked by
Yeah,
another fucking
yeah.
bear and do the same thing, and it just pisses the bear off.
Yeah, he wanted to be a pirate and said, "Oh well, hell, I'll just take an arm off too."
Yeah.
It cracks me up. We watch Shark Week, and my wife's like, "Oh, I would love to do that. They don't ever really get bit." I said, "Coming from the person that's standing there with one arm and one leg,
Yeah.
and he's getting back in the water with them. You didn't learn the first time, dumbass."
Yeah, but is it
Let's
worth
jump back
losing
in
an
and see
arm
if
or
I
a
can-
leg to be famous? I mean,
No,
No.
no. I like my
I go
arms,
swimming in Pitts' pond. He's got a shitload of catfish out there, and they bite you.
and it's
I-
scary.
that's
If-
enough for me.
if you could live without one, which would it be? If you had to, like, lose one.
An arm or a leg?
Yeah.
I do the leg.
Yeah, I feel like I could do better with a prosthetic leg.
I don't want to
than
be
an arm.
walking around with a freaking hook.
Yeah.
Like Captain Hook. I've seen a lot of cool prosthetic arms.
Or they
Don't
can
get me
actually
wrong.
move the fingers and shit.
Yeah.
And, like,
But
do
it's
weird
still
things.
never right.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people. Matter of fact, I know a couple personally that have one leg. Doesn't affect their life at all.
Right.
Once they got used to it, once they got it all taken care of, doesn't affect them at all. I don't know a person alive that's got one arm that ain't affected still.
I want to be able to hug my family.
Well, you
I
can
like
do one arm.
one arm and two arms. I want to be
But
able to
yeah,
hug my
I
family.
want to be able to accidentally, let me rephrase that. I want to be able to pick my nose and not have to accidentally worry about poking my fucking eye out. Yeah. Said, well, what happened to your eye? Did it happen in the same accident? Nope. It was right after I got this new arm. I had a itch on my nose, and I went to scratch it and stab myself in the face. That don't even sound like fun.
Right.
Yeah, but, I mean, touche. If you got a fake arm, sorry, not making fun of you. Just, if I had to pick, I would definitely go with the leg.
I'd prefer not to lose any.
Me too.
Oh,
Me
yeah.
too.
I mean, no
Al got
one
a buddy
prefer-
just lost a toe. Got neuropathy. Had a little bit of a blister right before we went to Jamaica on his foot. Went through the whole vacation. Everything was great. We get home. He go into wound care, taking care of it because he's got neuropathy from diabetes. And
God.
went in to have it looked at, and they're like, "You have infection in the bone. This needs to come off." And he's like, "Well, what if I don't want to lose my toe?" Then and the lady looked right at him, and she goes, "Well, then eventually you're going to lose your foot." He goes, "You're right. Take the toe."
Yeah.
I mean, if I got to go with 9 digits, I'm okay with it as long as I still got my foot to walk on. And I think he's doing pretty good.
Hey, he's one of the coaches for
For the
Earth's
football team,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's out there dang near every time. He's still limping a little
Is
bit.
he walking on it though?
Yeah.
I hadn't seen him for a few weeks,
Them
so I
kids
wondered.
go rushing him, you'll hear him. Nope, nope, get away,
Yep.
get away.
Yep. I had pictures of it. Looked pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
And then I think we've got him talked into it. I told him he needs to get a tattoo on top of his foot that says, "This little piggy went to market." And then an arrow pointing at the scar where it used to be.
All right, are you ready for a
So,
drink test?
what do we want to try first?
Surprise us, I guess.
I don't know. I know what we got this time, and ain't none of it gonna be as bad as that last shit. we
No,
did.
it's not. And I have to say, so there's about 9 different flavors of this stuff. And if you guys ever watch TikTok, look up Tuckfard. Not fucktard, Tuckfard. Funny dude. Beard. I think he's a reformed meth head. And like, because he talks about that shit all the time. And he's just a
Right.
hillbilly redneck from Kentucky. So he did these, and he only made it through 2 of them and had to do a second part to the video because he was hammered already. They're 11.
This is why Tom said
I think they're 11.1%.
Yes, it is.
Be right back after this pizza break.
Yay! So, I know yesterday we had to go up to Olathe. We're looking for a car for my niece, right?
Uh-huh.
I found his dad's long lost brother. He's a car salesman.
Oh, dear God.
This guy, I'm telling you right now, he's related to you.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
nice guy.
So these are the ones Tuckfard was drinking. They're called beat boxes. They're 11.1% alcohol.
Oh,
Yeah. These bitches are strong.
Are you tic tacking while we're doing this too?
I am tic-tacking.
You are.
Tic-tacking just to show them. So I got the 2 that he said were, because like I said, there was like 8 or 9 different flavors, and I couldn't find the variety pack because that's what I was gonna buy.
Yeah.
So I went through and I got the 2 flavors he said was the best. This one is green apple. So we'll try it first. And it looks like fucking chicken broth. You know them chicken broth deals you get? The little, and it opens it as you turn the knob. Yep, it did. It peeled cut the little film out and everything.
Nice.
Oh my God, fellas. Oh, that smells heavenly. Do you like green apple? Oh, it's green too. God dang.
I love green apple.
I do too. So I'm just gonna do a little bit here for each of us, and we can try it, and then we might end up killing this whole damn deal. Because if this tastes half as good as it smells, oh,
Ooh, it smells like a Jolly Rancher.
it does. The only thing that worries me is the 11.1% alcohol, because that means it's stout as shit. But he said you couldn't even taste the alcohol. Dude, is that a good look or a bad look?
Wait,
You
did
can't
try
even
it?
taste the alcohol? Yeah,
wait,
he took a sip.
Wait, did you try it?
Well, yeah,
That
you were on
is
your phone. Hang up and
fucking
hang
good.
out.
That is fucking
God, he just
good.
slammed it. Oh, Jesus.
It's not,
There's no
not
alcohol
something
taste.
that I would fucking like just sit down and drink a bunch of.
No, but at 11% alcohol, you get a couple of them slammed right before you go to the Party Central.
It's like watered down apple pucker.
Sweet Mary and Joseph. There is absolutely, for everybody watching, there is absolutely no alcohol taste to
There
this.
isn't.
And it is 11.1% alcohol. Okay, yeah, I'm in. You want some more?
Bullfrog's ass watertight.
That's what I'm saying. Yep, that's good.
Cody,
Cody, are you done? Want some
Like
more?
in a video.
Want some more?
his ADHD's
Once
kicked
more?
in. He's
His
chasing another
ADHD?
squirrel.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, fellas, I'm
just-
excited about this other one that
I've
I
seen
got.
139 likes. Go fuck yourself.
There we go. Hey, just keep them coming. I got 152 right now. Just keep rolling. All right. This is very promising and scary at the same time, because now every time I go to that liquor store, now that I know where it's at, the beat box. Hold it over there so you guys can see it. That is good shit. It
That is
really
good.
is. That's oh wow. I'm
Tastes
ready.
like we're definitely ordering lunch today with all the stuff
Best
down
served chilled is what it says. And I'm getting a phone call from my kid. Oh, this boy. He's probably looking for his mom, and she may still be asleep. Bear with me just a minute. Y'all keep drinking that and keep this shit going. I'm going to go out and make a phone call. Be right back.
That is good shit.
Mm. Right after I slam that. Holy crap, that's good.
Or do we need to pause it for you for a minute?
Can you do
Nah, we'll
that?
just keep talking.
Okay, keep talking.
We'll find something to talk about. We don't need you. Get on, get.
That's rude.
Why do you have a hair tie on?
I don't. That's the paracord. Me and my
Oh,
kid had
it
for
fucking looks like a
16
hair
years.
tie.
never
I was
come off.
questioning your judgment in life.
But no, we went and looked at them cars yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We went to this was back alley.
Yeah.
Pull up behind the guy tells me, oh, we're across from a Home Depot up here. Oh, okay, cool. Really nice guy.
Yeah.
Super nice guy. Pull in there, that guy may get robbed or raped here. Every possibility of both. We found out why the cars were so cheap. Look at a really nice Chevy Malibu. Like, oh, yeah, got a little spot here or there. Older cars kind of have little blemishes. Had a little spot where the paint was bubbling just a little bit. I reached down and said, looks like it's starting to get rust. Touched it, damn baseball-sized hole went right through the fender.
Oh, they just patched it.
Oh, I don't even know if they'd even done that. I think it was just paint holding everything together. I'm looking at the guy just staring at me. I'm like, your car's not good.
Yeah.
And I'm going to look underneath of it. If you got that much rust on the outside,
Oh, underneath.
he
something
just,
terrible.
lay down, look underneath of it.
Solid
Good
orange.
God. This thing had to come out of the upper north. Been living in the salt. And so I was like, well, and I'd had it running this whole time. I want to see how it runs, let it warm up. Get back around to the engine of it, looking at it, and this thing is shaking like a dog shit in a peach seed. He started out by telling us, I am not a car salesman. But
Yeah.
he had the most perfect car salesman spiel that you've ever heard in your life.
Yeah.
And so we're going through it. I'm looking at this engine just sitting there just shaking.
Mhm.
I think that don't look good. Well, you're buying wholesale. I take the oil cap off of it. This thing looks like you on that fucking poofer you got. Just cloud comes out. Yeah, you got a little blow by, bud. What's blow by? That means that it no good. That motor no good.
Well, that was really interesting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thoroughly important and a necessity, and I should have just not called back.
Couldn't find the socks or something.
But no, when your kid, the joys of being a parent, when your kid calls and you're not sure what it is, and you feel like, oh shit, I probably better check, because he went to a wedding this weekend with one of his friends' older brother got married, and I got to go back live here. I'll resume it. So, one of his friends' older brother got married. He's been gone. Hadn't seen him for a day and a half. So, I thought, oh, this may be important. He's at Walmart. He said, if I buy a sub for my truck, and we build a box and put it in there.
Why? Just buy the fucking box that's already in it.
Oh yeah, no. So hear me out. And I was like, okay. So why do you think you need a sub from Walmart? I said, buddy, if you're trying to make your stereo sound good, you don't go to Walmart to make your
Why? They
stereo
have
sound
nice
good.
shit now.
Well, they may, but I haven't seen it. I don't know what he's looking at. I
It's
don't know.
gotten better
you can
since
literally
we were in
buy-
school.
it
Okay.
may
You
have.
can literally buy a kicker truck box. It's a
Okay,
sub
well,
in the truck box. It's already
Whatever
ready
he
to
was
go.
looking at didn't even have a box.
Okay, he's.
And
not looking at the right
I'm
shit.
like, bud, I said, if you really think you need a sub for your truck,
It's
let's
just-
wait till this evening. We can get online, go look on Amazon. I said, you can find a sub that's already in a box, plug and play. We'll run a wire. You'll be hooked up.
an amp.
Oh, okay. I said, plus, if you're putting a sub in, exactly. I said, we're going to have to run some kind of amp, or that speaker's never going to do what you want it to do.
Remind me after we're done with this. I actually got a lead on
Really?
subs and amps. My brother's getting rid of.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
It's the
perfect.
stuff he just
That'd be
didn't-
perfect.
Didn't put them in his truck afterwards.
Well, my kid, you know,
Hey, in
he's
truck boxes.
14,
Mm.
just started high school, and I'm sure they've only went one day to high school, which was Friday.
Oh, so gotta have that boom, boom, boom.
And I'm assuming one of his buddies has got a booming stereo system, and he knows me back when I was that age. Dude, I had so much money in stereo.
Red,
had-
I really hope you listen to this. You don't need subs to listen to your Taylor Swift all
No,
the
you
time.
don't. You
So
no, you don't. You don't.
They had to have a Ranger.
Taylor
so.
Swift does not require subs. Although I will say I had a
what is
happy.
it, Kids Bop? I'm sure he's
No.
still rocking that.
No, I had a pretty proud dad moment. Now that you bring that up, so anybody that knows me knows back in the day, I listened to country all the time, my whole life. But back in the day, I was a rock guy, and if you can name a rock band from the 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s, I saw them in concert. Like, if you can name them, I pretty much saw them. There's a couple of unicorns. I never got to see AC/DC, and I never got to see Guns N' Roses when they were in. But other than that, there's not too many of them I haven't seen. He walks in the door the other night and he goes, Michael, have you ever heard of Limp Bizkit?
Oh God.
I'm like, dude,
Jesus.
I've seen them 3 or 4 times in concert. I was like, I have every CD
Chocolate
they ever came
starfish and
and
the
a
hot dog flavored water.
I got all their CDs in my little CD case in my truck that nobody has CDs anymore. I do.
I mean, I still got them.
Me too. Like I have a 6-disc CD changer in my old pickup, and I told him, I said, "You want to put that in there? I got one of them we can hook up too." And so, long story short, we go through that, and I was like, "Yeah." I said, "It's safe to say I've heard it." And he's like, "Well, what about this song?" And he started playing one. I don't even remember which one it was. And I sung it word for word, every word. He goes, "Oh my!" I was like, "Yeah." Welcome to the 90s. I said, I'm glad you got to hear some good music. So him and his buddies have been jamming to Limp Bizkit for the last week. And yeah, it was pretty cute. Because I was like, yeah, you could say I've heard of him before. But yeah, he's wanting a sub for his truck. I don't know what y'all was talking about before I come back in, but
Oh,
that
just
was a real important
my
conversation.
car shopping experiences.
Oh, you're still car shopping?
Oh, I'm still car shopping.
Is that what you went to the city for?
Yeah.
Did you find one?
We found a couple, and the one I was telling him, it had a little bubble spot on the side where you see rust might have been starting. I touched it, about baseball size hole just fell in.
Oh,
And
shit.
the underneath side of it, yeah, it was
Who are you car shopping for, Taylor?
Taylor.
Did you come home with one or?
No,
No.
hell no. Nope, we're still looking. At this point, I'm thinking about getting a really nice set of sneakers.
Oh yeah, Chevrolets,
Some
Get it?
Lamborghinis.
some Subarus. Yeah, yeah, those are good cars.
She's
my-
going to watch this and kick my ass. when
My
she sees
wife
me.
has a whole plethora of those things. The Lamborghinis, Chevrolets, Subarus. I can't remember the other one. She said one the other night, and I lost it. I was like, "That's a new one. Hadn't heard that one before." But yeah, so kids, That's about all I got to say about kids.
Mhm.
Kids. You want to try this other one?
Sure.
I'm really excited now. That green
I can
apple.
tell you it's got a little bit of alcohol in it because I got the hots.
Did you?
It
Yeah,
feel
it
like
warmed me up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's like really good rum. I get hot.
God, this thing.
Well, you shouldn't have said that because when we get done with these, I got some really good rum. Oh boys, oh boys, oh boys, did I get some good rum? Like this one is the fruit punch beatbox. I think this one's going to be really good as well. 11.1% alcohol. They're really cool little boxes, even though they kind of remind me of chicken stock or beef stock. And that sucker
Got it
is
all out.
red
Perfect.
as blood right there.
I mean, not supporting this, but you could stick that in your cup holder and everybody no one know what you got.
I'm telling you, it looks like, you know what else it looks like? My wife's aunt drinks coconut water a
Uh-huh.
lot, and it comes in these little deals. That kind of looks like the little coconut water container. Oh, is it going to be as good as or the apple?
Smells like fruit punch.
Good God, it does.
You can smell the alcohol in it.
Yeah, but I couldn't taste it on the last
You can
one.
taste the alcohol in this one
Can
a
you?
little bit. It's not bad. The last one I said tastes like that watered down. What the hell was that? The sour apple
Oh
shit.
my God.
Whatever.
I would be slobber knockered if I had a 12-pack of this shit. Like shit.
I think you
hammered.
got through a 6-pack of this, you're going to be slobber knockered.
Hammered.
Ain't bad. There really ain't as much flavor as I figured there'd be. To
No,
it.
there ain't. It's almost like
Like
a.
watered down Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
It is. That's exactly.
Yeah.
Watered down Kool-Aid. I'm really not
That
getting
sugar water red.
any alcohol. Hardly any alcohol taste at all.
No, there's not.
Like those are dangerous.
It's like you made Kool-Aid and forgot to put the sugar in it.
Or yeah, it's it. Not enough sugar. Anybody want any more?
Kind of purple. Well, just from the light over here.
I mean, I gotta have some more. Cody? No?
There's just enough left in there for you, bud.
Oh, I dig it. I really do. I think I should.
I don't think he's a fan of this one.
No.
Oh, okay, well, hand it here. I'll drink the rest of it. I ain't scared of it at all. Or you
I'm
drink the
just-
rest of it, whatever.
You know.
It reminds me of fucking high school.
I'm telling you right now,
That's what it reminds me of. It
Of high
reminds me
school?
of fucking high school. You remember like, oh dude,
Purple
you
Passion.
come to the party tonight. We're making fucking jungle juice. It tastes
The
like some
frickin'
random
big box.
watered down bullshit.
Jungle Juice was awesome, though.
Yeah, but it was never made the fucking same.
No,
Little beatbox.
that was
right
diabetes
there.
in a cooler.
11.1%.
Yeah, and they put way too much ice in there.
Oh,
So
the end
by
of
the
the
time you
night,
got up there, it's just watered down
God
liquid.
bless.
the end of the
watered down
night
liquor.
after you're fucking shit hammered. Now you got
yeah.
the beer munchies.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's fruit in there. That won't bother
Watered
me.
down. Oh.
Next trip, fucking emergency room alcohol poisoning.
Right?
Or like the rest of us, just puke in
So-
the field till sunup.
I was just getting ready to say. So we did that one night. I'm not in high school. And I never went to college. I mean, I know you're all surprised about that. Never went to college.
I mean,
But a bunch of
right
my
there with you.
friends went to college. They all went to Pitt State. So we had this tight knit little group, and it was me and two buddies, and then these three girls that were like our sisters, and they all had an apartment down in Pittsburgh. So they called us one night on a Friday, and they called us on a landline because nobody knows what those are anymore. Called us, and they're like, "Hey, you guys come down. We're having a party at the apartment, and then we're all going to go to the bar." I'm like, all right, cool. We show up down there, and Matt Baldwin, bless his heart, one of my buddies, they had jungle juice. Well, I was a beer drinker, always have been. So was Casey. But Matt couldn't drink beer. He had to have whiskey, rum, whatever. He was a liquor drinker, or jungle juice. When we get there, and I don't know if you guys remember them, but used to, back in the day, if you had a softball team or whatever, and you were going to a softball tournament, you could go to McDonald's and get a party bowl. And it was that big orange cooler with the screw-on top lid that had the little push-button spout.
Yeah.
And it come with a pack of that orange Gatorade mix. They would fill it full of ice, and you pour that Gatorade mix in, fill it full of water, and you had orange Gatorade for your whole baseball team. Well, we never used them for baseball. So they went to McDonald's and got a party bowl and a half-gallon Everclear, cut up a bunch of fruit, throw it in there, and we had jungle juice. We show up and
Oh,
Matt's
you guys
like,
just put Everclear in there? Oh fuck.
"Oh, it was straight. It was straight orange Gatorade, Everclear,
Ours
and
was
fruit."
fucking Everclear, vodka, fucking all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but we put a half gallon of Everclear in a 5-gallon jug. Oh yeah. So we're all thinking we're gonna pregame, so when we get to the bar, it doesn't cost us as much. We can just buy 2 or 3 drinks, you know,
fucking make it to
keep the
bar.
buzz going, and you're fine. Cheap night at the bar. Well, Matt was thinking he was gonna have a free night at the bar because he was gonna get shit hammered before we left the apartment. He did. He got really shit hammered, and Matt is about your size, only a 1.5 feet taller. Yeah, big dude. And we get to, which it doesn't exist anymore, but it was a really cool bar, Stars and Guitars in Pittsburgh,
Jesus Christ.
right
you
outside of
old
town,
fuck.
right? So we go to this big dance club, and we walk in, and we're literally up
Big
underneath
dance
this.
club.
I mean, it was in an old warehouse. I mean, it was kind of big.
Man.
I mean, it looked really huge.
Okay, for around this area, probably
Yeah.
big.
It was as big as Twisters. It was about that size. So we get there, and for anybody watching that doesn't know what Twisters is, that's the Dirty Mule now.
Twister
So-
was better.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Then if you got bored there, you walk right across the street to the
To the
one place,
the Gentleman's Club.
the gentleman's club.
So we walk into Stars and Guitars, and this big sumbitch, I'm underneath one arm, and my buddy's Casey's underneath the other, and we're walking him in the door. And normally they wouldn't let you in if you were that drunk. But I also poured concrete for a living, and my boss's 2 boys were football players for Pitt State. They were running the door. Not going to mention any names because I'm not trying to throw a guy under the bus because we weren't any of us 21, but we all got 21 armbands. We all went in, we started partying. Well, long story short, Matt never got up from the table. He sat at this table back in the corner. We're all getting up, going out dancing, drinking, talking to all these girls, having a great time. And I keep looking up, and Matt's still sitting in his chair. So I went to check on him. And as I
Alcohol
did,
poisoning.
yeah, as I did, the waitress comes to the table. And she's like, "Hey, he's got to get his head up off the table or he can't stay." I'm like, "All right." He's sitting about where you're at. So we move his chair over and prop his head back in the corner. So he's out, but he's up.
Yeah.
And they can't kick him out because his head's not on the table. And she said, "Can I get you guys anything?" I said, "You better bring us 3 or 4 pitchers." And she's like, "All right." Well, as she comes back, he starts going, and she takes our empty pitcher and slides it over in front of him. And I'm like, "Wow, that's a great idea." This dude was as hammered as I've ever seen a human in my whole life, but was still cognitive enough to grab that pitcher and fill it. And right when he got to the top,
Why are we talking about
oh, dude, it's hilarious. He's right when he got to the top, he cut it off, lit it out in front of him. The best waitress, if I could ever find out who she was,
I don't think she wants to know who you are.
No,
she was the
probably not.
sweetest,
Fuck no.
sweetest person on the planet because she grabbed
Hell
that full
no.
pitcher and set an empty
Said
one
that,
right in front of him.
No.
And I'm like, "You are awesome." She goes, "Just in case he needs it." She went and dumped it, never told anybody. So, because
Oh no, she told everybody.
no, if she had it, we would have got kicked
she
out.
told everybody.
But,
Just
like, she
maybe not
literally-
them.
Day she fucking brought it up.
Yeah, she may have,
Yeah,
but
and
I'm
fucking
like,
tea, she
all
brought
I
it
could
up.
think was, how fucking cool is that she just took a pitcher full of puke of recycled jungle juice, because that's what it looked like,
Damn.
went and dumped it, give him an empty pitcher, and I'm
Probably
like,
filled the pitcher up and brought it back for you to drink out of.
no? I mean, I don't think we got any more beer after that, because it was getting around closing time. She just left him an empty one, and he may or may not have put a little bit in that one too. But I thought, you know what? Any other waitress would have said, "No, we're getting this drunk sumbitch out of here."
Right?
She just left him alone. By the time we left, he was pretty well, I think, okay, because we got him in the car, and the first words out of his mouth was, "I need Taco Bell."
Oh, that
So-
sounds good.
That
we did.
fixes everything.
Yeah, so we went through the Taco Bell drive-thru, got his big ass some food, got back to the apartment, and he's sitting Indian style in the living room of the apartment, eating a 12-pack of tacos, happier than a lark. And I don't think he spent $1 at the bar, but Jungle Juice, it did him right,
Fucking sounds like
except
it.
for the purging incident. But other than that, he did great.
Okay.
But that's what made me think of it. I just went down a wormhole there, but literally that right there tastes like that good old
Tastes like throwing up.
early
Stars
90s
and
jungle
Stars.
juice. Yeah, it does. It tastes like bad decisions.
Jesus.
Mm. Mm. I'm going to buy more
Do
of
they-
that.
Do they still make that Was it Captain Morgan Lime Bites?
Lime bites. Oh, we had a night on them
That was a
at
good
Dobbins.
night.
That was a really good night.
No, that was up at Fulton.
Was it?
That was when Outlaw Jim and the Whiskey Benders was up there.
Oh, that was when Tom went looking for the car. Oh, got to tell you about this.
I don't remember looking for well, I remember looking for the car.
So
I don't remember finding it.
he didn't find it. We had to go find him. So
I was passed out in it.
I know. Well, we went to find him. So, long story short, we had my ex-wife's minivan, and we were going to Fulton Bar back when in the day when it was open because they had Outlaw Jim and the Whiskey Benders. We get there. Me and him may or may not have been pre-gaming for several hours. Well,
Big bottle.
big bottle
Big bottle.
of Captain Morgan Lime Bite, and
Just put it with
and
Sprite. Fucking delicious.
and beer. We had a few
Beer.
beers. So then we went in to the bar, and we may or may not have been bragging that he could drink beer faster than anybody on the planet, and he
Used
did.
to.
He did so good, so fucking good because they had a beer bong, and he's got the funnel. still have pictures, dude.
I do
It popped up on
too.
my memories the other day of him holding the beer bong, just going to town. Like, I'm not gonna lie, probably realistically, it was probably only 6, but it felt like 20 beer bongs later.
It was a
Just-
lot.
Oh, he could put them down like that. A 32-ounce beer in this beer bong, and literally you watch it go down that tube just as fast as you could pour it out. And he's shit hammered. And we get him, they had a dance floor set up in the back parking lot, and we were all dancing, and the band was up on a big trailer. Well, long story short, I get him back inside and get him set down in a bar stool
I don't remember going inside.
because he kept going, I'm having hot flash, because it was right in the heat of the summer like this, sweating our asses off. And I'm thinking, well, he's sweating that beer out as fast as he's putting it in, so we're good. We were not good. I walked in,
No.
and his head's just barely holding up. I'm like, I'm going to go get the van and pull it up here closer to the bar, because we had to park way down that little
Yeah.
side road that runs along the tracks.
Yeah.
And people had kind of filtered out. I'm like, I'm going to bring the van up here.
Okay.
That way, when you get ready to go,
Now,
this is where his...
I don't remember that part of the conversation. I don't remember going back into the bar. I remember going, I gotta go to the van. I'm going to sleep. So I take off walking out the front of the bar.
Yeah.
I know the van's down this road, so I'm heading down. I ended up back down at Old 69. Looking around.
on that brick street that goes along the tracks.
Where's
Yeah.
fuck's the van?
That's what, 5 blocks?
Oh yeah.
The van ain't here. And I remember turning around and walking back, but that was it. The next morning, I wake up in my bed at home. Like, wow, this is amazing. How the fuck did I get here? My old lady was not thrilled. But apparently, they found me in the van after they all went looking for me.
So the
Tried to
part,
start a fight in the parking lot.
so the
You did?
part, yeah.
Somebody that I've known for years walked by. Hey, what's up? Shut your fucking mouth. I'll whoop your ass.
So the part of
Don't
the
remember
story
that.
he's
He
leaving
did.
out that he doesn't remember. We go out. I open because nobody can find Tom. We go out. I open the van. Nobody's in it. How this motherfucker ninja past us, I don't know. But
I'm
we walked.
stealthy for a big
I'm
guy.
telling you, me and Josh Cooper and one other buddy of ours literally walked right down the center of that brick street, all the way to the old highway where he says he went.
I
We
know.
walked
I
off.
may have took the old highway back and cut up.
You may have, because we walked down that sumbitch, and I'm like, I don't know where he went. I said, I just figured he'd come down this way looking for the van. That's why. And he did. After we got everybody's story together the next day, he apparently went down it. I was like, he's not down here. I don't know. And this was, did we all have cell phones then?
I had one, but I don't know if I hardly ever used it.
Because I know back then I may have had a flip phone,
Yeah, it
but it
wasn't.
wasn't just a little,
You didn't text me until
No.
like after 7.
right. Yeah, yeah. Nights and
Texters all
weekends.
like-
That's when shit was free then.
Yeah. Because it was like one of them,
That shows an age deal, don't
it
it?
does, doesn't it? Shit, I was just thinking about that. I'm like, fuck. This is partying back when you didn't
I
have to
remember
worry about
phones
somebody
before
taking a
data.
picture of you.
Oh yeah, we did stupid shit and nobody recorded it.
There was nobody taking videos or pictures of this shit. Pictures, yes. So I know we had cell phones because I have pictures. And they're posted on Facebook. So somebody somewhere had a
It's probably a digital camera that was uploaded. then.
no, because I wasn't smart enough
It
to
had
do
to
that
be
shit.
because if you took a picture with that phone, tried to put it on the internet, it would be fucking big.
Well, I mean, it's possible.
Okay, so maybe it
Because
fuck,
like I can go find my old MySpace right now,
right
and there's still some pictures on there they haven't deleted yet,
that are thumbnails.
and they're literally the size of a fucking thumbnail.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe that's what it
It had
was.
to have been.
Maybe it was a digital camera that you just plugged in and we uploaded them.
Yeah, probably.
So okay, so that would explain a lot. So we get back to the bar, and I'm at this point I'm in panic mode because I'm like, my fucking best friend is gone. And
Walking
he's
out
gone.
here.
He disappeared. I'm like, we're gonna have. So this is the plan that I'd made. I'm like, look, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna get in the van, and I'm gonna drive west on the blacktop there to the edge of town and make sure he's not walking that way. Then I'm gonna go out and hit the old highway and start heading toward town. Because at this point, I'm thinking this motherfucker's so drunk, he's just gonna walk home. And I'm like, surely I'll find him.
Possible.
And I kept telling Gina and my ex-wife, I was like, just chill, we're fine. I'll find him, and then we'll go home. I walk out, open the door, get in the driver's seat, and turn the key on and look behind me, and this motherfucker is passed out smooth in the back seat. Just head back, knocked out. I'm like, oh, okay, we're good. So I run back in. I'm like, found him.
Still alive.
They're like, where's he at? I said, he's snoring in the van. They're like, how the hell did he get to the van? Still, to this day, I don't know. So
Magic Man.
he's got ninja in his family somewhere. Because this dude teleported from the old highway to that van without us being able to find him.
God, if I did that again, I'd be dead for a week trying to recover.
Oh.
Jesus, I couldn't do that if I had to.
Yeah, we had so many nights at that bar where,
I didn't drink bottles or cans of beer. I drank pitchers. Walked in, they just set a pitcher on the counter, and that's what I drank all night.
That was his
pitcher
cup.
after pitcher.
Fuck.
because he could drink them fast enough, he didn't have to
Budweiser.
worry about him getting warm.
Straight Budweiser.
Butt wiper.
Ugh.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you
And
have
just
any of those?
Waited for the guys.
Do you
out
have any of
for 'em
those
to get mad.
stories where you hear people talking later on after the fact, and you're like, I don't remember that, and
Yeah.
give me one. Give
here.
me one example.
Well, while you're doing that, make us something else.
Oh, I'm gonna go get the something else. I've been waiting so long. How long has it been since I've been to Jamaica?
I was still working with you, so it had to have been at least May, June.
I've been waiting for this particular day since then.
Okay,
For
you
you-
might want to rinse those out because we
I
just
will.
drank
I
some
will.
dirty
I'm gonna
shit.
get us all set up. But I've been waiting this long
Yeah.
for this particular incident right here.
I guess I'll wait for my story. And
No, I mean, go ahead. Yeah, you better wait because I want to hear it. I want to hear it. So y'all talk amongst yourselves,
okay,
and I'll be right
while
back.
you're gone, we're gonna have church time. It's Sunday, so everywhere.
I was sitting in the front pew praying to Jesus.
Lord and sweet baby Jesus.
Praying to Jesus, I wasn't gonna lose my
Man, that shit
cookies.
got me a little warm.
Yeah.
And all this fucking talking
No
about fucking Taco Bell. You
shit.
better shut the fuck up. I'm getting hungry.
Them things, they put a little bit of the alcohol sweat to you. I don't know if I could do very many of those.
Right?
What are they made with?
I got a shit. No.
Where you going? Oh, shit. It doesn't really say. It just says alcohol. I mean, I guess
It's
all
gotta be vodka.
gotta be
It
something
had
like
that
that.
weird taste of vodka. It's
Uh-huh.
gotta be a vodka thing.
Got that burn in it.
Yeah, it sucked.
But it wasn't much. But just enough. Say, I got the sweats off of it now.
Right.
Because that vodka and rum, that's what does it. Let's see here.
fucking warm in here.
500 mil.
You guys ready to
Yeah.
sweat it out like a sweatshop.
I have to take my shirt off.
Oh.
Ah.
How'd you guys get banned on YouTube? Tom took the shirt off.
Yay! Yeah, it doesn't say. It just says alcohol. That is,
Man, you look just like your wife. You were two-handing it.
first time she's wait a minute, she never had to do that with him. Come on.
Well, but I was trying to make him feel good. Just use a fork
That really, I
or
mean,
a butter knife.
you could get these in a 12-pack, wasn't it?
Oh,
Over a 10-pack.
there's a variety, but I need
I'm
to
telling
look
you
at
right now,
Macadoodles
you
whenever-
drank that entire variety pack, that's
fucked
alcohol
up.
poisoning.
I mean, if I drank 2 or 3 by myself, I'm fucked up.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Good, yes. Oh, it's totally recyclable. Recyclable? Recyclable?
Yeah.
There you go.
There it is. Come.
Kind of like saying cinnamon.
You're fucking talking like me now.
That wasn't bad. That's pretty good. But yeah, I don't
But
think
we will advise you to eat before you drink them. My belly kind of hurts.
the wife made me a homemade
Yeah, I
bacon,
saw
egg,
your
and
fucking
cheese bagel.
sandwich. I saw your fucking.
Yeah, she takes pretty good care of me. I'm not saying what I had to do to get that. No.
Well,
She just knows if I don't
brought
eat
to you by
something,
Blue Chew.
she's hid it from me.
You hit it from
She
you?
hid it from me. I brought it home that night. She goes, no. Oh, come on.
I'm not gonna lie. It's
I
not.
feel like I'm
okay.
21 again.
We bring up Blue Chew a lot. It's not Viagra. It doesn't. I don't know. It's weird. Only experience I've ever had from taking it is like, when you get to that fucking point and you take care of your business and it's done, it doesn't matter how long you lay down for. He's as stiff as this fucking shaft right here. And they look at it as, oh, he's still ready to go. And you're like, no, I'm really not. I have no feeling in him right now. Leave him alone.
The lights are on, but nobody's home.
Right?
All right, fellas.
The part of the segment that gets fucking weird because we're drinking now.
I mean, I like it weird. The weird is fun.
Right.
Spit in
All
my
right,
mouth.
so I've been talking about this shit since Jamaica, and I finally found it at a cool little
That's rum.
fucking liquor store in
Man,
Spring
you
Hill,
smell that.
Kansas.
I will.
I'm warm.
This is Appleton Estates Jamaican rum, and my little bartender, who's probably never gonna see
The
this.
problem is no one delivers.
Nobody
I would
delivers
have-
out here.
I
No,
would-
we're on the corner.
We
of
gotta send
Bumfuck, and you got a
somebody up to
pretty
the
mile.
station
The
to get
best thing I
pizza.
could do is
I mean,
ask
we could
his
do that.
mom to run up there real fast.
And she will do it. She will do it.
She loves.
I
this.
could text
She's
her.
Awesome.
She'd be like, "Oh, yeah, I'll go take care of it." So my little bartender Tyreek.
Who?
Tyreek.
Tyreek.
It was his name, and so we were drinking Pier 47 rum in Jamaica.
Well, you start off with my little bartender. I'm thinking you're gonna say like some feminine name.
No. He
My little
wasn't.
bartender
he wasn't a very-
girl.
Yeah, he wasn't a very big guy, but he was the guy that every time I went to the bar, I just point at him and he knew exactly what I was drinking. And they call it Diet over there, but it was Coke Zero, which is my flavor. Sorry, fellas, I got the full flavored. Anyway, he's like, "What are you drinking?" The first time I went up there, and I was like, "Rum and Diet." He's like, "Okay." So he pours it out of this bottle, and I'm like, "Wow, that's fucking good. That's way better than the shit I've been drinking all week." And he goes, "From now on, you tell him you want Appleton and Diet, not Rum and Diet." I was like, "Okay." This distillery is on the island of Jamaica. And there is Appleton Estates. It's where all the fucking rich people live. It's up in the mountains in Jamaica. They've got all these fancy houses and shit, and it's all around this distillery. This is the shit. Like, this is the best.
Ooh, even got a nice little pop
Oh,
to
nice
it.
little. God dang. You know how you smell rum and it just, ooh, it's that cold chill?
No, because I don't drink it.
No, dude. This is like,
And Captain
this is like the smooth, hand me that cup.
Me and the
This-
captain will get down.
I'm fixing to be bartender extraordinaire right here.
Although me and the captain will also get in a fight.
Oh, me and the captain get angry at each other.
Damn. Making
Okay,
a
that's
drink drink?
Coney.
We're
Well,
making a
you-
drink
You
drink.
want a drink, don't you?
I mean, I would like a taste, not a fucking drink.
Well, good. That's what we're having. Is a big.
I said drink by the fire, and I can drink
Hey,
and fall in the
This is
fire.
for Tom.
Yeah.
He'll be upset if I didn't I
Yeah,
put
it's
that
fine.
much in his.
Tom's an alcoholic.
I
He's
know.
fine.
I'm putting as much in
Okay,
yours as I put
so-
in mine.
To go back to what you
So
said
we
before
got-
you left,
Foodie.
or before you took it.
A sabbatical.
Well,
A sabbatical to get the
I do have a story.
shit I've been
where
waiting
I
on.
don't remember anything.
Yes, tell me.
It's kind of a different situation, but it's not. Goucher knows. I used to ride ATVs. I mean,
And that's Cody.
fuck. I'm telling a story. I don't
No,
want to talk.
no,
I
you
don't
tell
want
the
to.
story because this
I
is.
don't want to.
I even
God.
made you and Nancy drink.
I don't want to
Because you're
I'm
not
gonna
a rum
start stuttering
drinker.
Because I'm telling the story, and this is what he
I
wants.
Hey.
fucking waited for
Be
it.
fucking great.
Oh, I'm waiting for it. He
So-
said, da, 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 da.
I was at the Knolls, and we were drinking and shit and having fun. And
You need a little more Coke in yours there, Nancy? Look and tell me.
No,
Well,
I'm
I mean,
fucking
I'll hook you
starving.
up.
I haven't ate yet today.
You need.
What
you
just
need.
went doodle-doo?
That's my phone.
Okay.
Do you need? Do you need more Coke?
No, I'm fucking good.
Do you need more whiskey?
No,
Has it
That-
got
that's
enough?
about fucking right.
Isn't that smooth?
Not bad.
Like that's my thing.
Let me see the bottle.
Yeah. You put a little more in there. and shit.
No, I just want to read the bubble.
Different.
Bubble.
Bubble. Isn't it smooth?
Appleton Estate, crafted and aged in the heart of Jamaica.
And it's the signature blend.
Signature.
You have to make sure because the
Our
other.
estate's history, storied history, and committed to expressing Jamaica's unique terror. I don't know, some weird word I can't pronounce.
Oh
And
my.
embodied in the signature rum blend.
Isn't that good? God bless. All right, y'all. It's a Sunday.
Inspired by piracy. Wait, no, I didn't say that shit.
It could be.
Damn.
It could be.
That's hilarious.
Did you like
You
it?
a Jamaican me
It's not
drunk?
bad.
It's it, and I'm telling
It
you,
has a little bit of a bite at the end of it.
Right,
It's
but-
not.
Not bad.
but I'm not a brown whiskey drinker. and I
That's not whiskey though.
You're
I'm
right,
a
it's
Crown
rum, but
guy.
brown liquor. I don't like brown liquor. And the first time I tried it, I was like, because usually brown liquor, even if you mix it with Coke, this sumbitch drinks Jim Beam.
And Shasta.
When it gets you and Shasta, and it gets you right back here in the back of the throat, and it's like that.
Right.
And I always do that. I make that face.
Uh,
And so he brought it to me, and I thought, oh, okay, fuck, I'm gonna been drinking rum and Coke. This is not gonna be good. I'm gonna have to choke down this first one before I can get anywhere. Took a drink, and I took a drink, thinking, fuck it, I'm just gonna go in. I'm like, wow, that's good. About 4 in, I was like, my wife goes, babe, what are you drinking? I said, it's Appleton and Diet. She's like, let me try it. She takes a sip. She goes, God, that's horrible. I'm like, no, it's not. Mike Miles, Derek, they both tried it. They're like, oh shit. We all three switched. So for the rest of the week, from Wednesday on,
Yeah.
that's all the three of us was drinking was Appleton and I
Hmm.
called it Diet, but it's Coke Zero.
See, we used to have a fucked up game we played with one another. I can't stand Jaeger, and he fucking loves it. He can't stand brown liquor. I love it. He'd show up with a shot of fucking Jaeger for me. Guess what he's drinking next? Straight Jim Beam.
Straight Jim
I
Beam.
can't drink it. Bitch, you're going to drink it. Put it
And
in
he
your
made me-
mouth and swallow.
Just like your mother.
Like your mom.
Yeah.
Fuck your mom.
Yeah. Okay, so now back to your time travel story
Yeah.
that you don't want to tell, but you're going to tell.
On the bing ding 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 ATV.
So
Dip, 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 dip.
we were out riding. Me and Logan and a bunch of us were out riding country.
Right.
I was dating a girl in high school, and funny story. She cheated on me with a Halsey. So
Ooh,
that
touche.
had happened, and when
Touche.
like when we went country cruising, our dads went with us. Our dads had the big utility, like the big farmer ATV. Well, my dad and them had these deals on the back for the second person to sit on. It had like an armrest thing.
The one you
Well,
got on the red one.
Yeah, but
And
the,
so
the
it
back,
had like to where you could
piggyback
put,
rack.
like, yeah, to where you could put like shit in there. So we would put
Yep.
alcohol in there.
Got one.
Still drinking, driving, whatever. And we were out
It's on
riding.
the
Well,
farm, it
that had
didn't happen.
happened, and I got pissed. And I was fucking 3 sheets to the fucking wind, half drunk, fuck whatever, and I went for a fucking ride. It was me
By yourself?
and I was on my 400EX. I was bored to a 440. Had the shade fenders.
Notice
had-
I got to throw it out there. It wasn't just a 400.
no, it wasn't just your normal.
He
Like,
said it was bored, stroked.
it didn't have all the stock bullshit. It was
a runner.
Oh yeah, and I went for a ride. Ended up go back out here,
that's
go
good
down
rum.
by like where Tim Shotton lives.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah,
or
yeah, off the old highway.
Tim Shotton, Becky Carlskent.
Yep, Jeremy Carl Skint lives right there shortly by.
I
him.
was coming over the hill.
Oh.
On the pavement.
Headed
it
toward the
was-
old highway?
And it was no. I was on the old highway. I was coming over that hill right there
Before
you
their
to
turn?
go on that gravel
Okay,
road.
yeah.
And I had headlights, but they were small little fucking. It was just enough to have
Yeah.
them. So if you were out country cruising,
The
at
little
night,
LEDs.
they couldn't fucking say you didn't have.
Right.
And I was fucking riding.
Top shock
And-
mount ones.
Yeah, I was just flying. Well, a car was, how most people on the highway drive in the middle of the road.
For
I
sure.
do not.
Easiest.
For
no,
sure.
Well, it's just an old.
You
back
drive in the
road,
middle till you
'cause
see a
it's-
car and you get
yeah,
over.
It's just the easiest way to drive, just like your gravel road right here.
Yeah.
Well, that car didn't quite see me because my lights weren't bright enough as a car, and it clipped my front tire.
Ooh.
Hammered. I had woke up.
That was you.
No, shit, you son of a bitch.
She said, "Shit, I
But
was driving the car."
Luckily,
You
it
fucked up a good buzz for
it
me.
just clipped it. Like it didn't hit me directly head on. It clipped it. Clipped like because when
Yeah,
I
'cause
seen
that
it,
could have
I
been
fucking
bad.
I spun and it clipped the back tire, and luckily, all the money I had in there didn't really bend nothing that I knew at the time. Flipped me the fuck off. I hit I hit that huge ditch right there.
Yeah, that's a
Ended up
deep one.
hitting the barbed wire, bouncing off of it. Eventually woke up.
On like a cloudy or a foggy day.
Yeah.
Not functional, because a laser hits the first. I don't know if it's particles. Yeah, I don't know if it's like particles, but they said like in a foggy day, it wouldn't make it to the target. It would physically focus on something between you and the target.
Random fucking fish just jumps. It's just
Oh, dude,
You're like,
dude,
"Damn
that would
it,
be
You
great.
killed Carl the carp.
that I supposed to have remembered. My mom was telling me this story, and so was Jake and everybody else. Got back to Logan's house. I had woke up that morning.
Wait a
because
minute,
we
was
had-
the 4-wheeler okay?
I rode it back to Logan's.
Thank you, Jesus.
I don't know. It ended up having a bent axle and some other shit, but I rode it back.
But
to
you rode it.
Logan- I rode it back to Logan's.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be that redneck
No,
guy
I
that
li-
didn't
I
say,
ended up-
"Were you okay?"
So
I always
loaded it
ask,
up.
"Was the vehicle okay?"
Well, the people who hit me didn't fucking stop. But
Bastards.
had it loaded up in my Ranger.
Way to drive away, Tom.
Drove all the way. Yeah, you motherfucker. You could at least offer me a beer.
I mean,
But,
Jesus.
My whole family on my mom's side was
It
going to
wasn't
Chicken
fucking
Mary's.
me.
They were going to Chicken Mary's for lunch, like we used to do all the time.
Right.
Oh, Chicken Mary's.
And
me
so
some
I
Chicken
had
Mary's.
drove there. Well, when I got there, I was wearing a white T-shirt. I was a big fan, like you know, how I always wore the Hanes T-shirt. I was always
Yeah.
a big fan.
You have a
Or that
barbecue
came out
stain
with
on
the
it.
gray, and the black. It was just white.
Killing me in that miniskirt. Barbecue
So
stain
I
on
was
my
wearing
white
that.
T-shirt.
And I walked in, and my mom's like, "What the fuck happened to you?" Because I was late. And I was like, "Oh, nothing." So I sat down, like I don't have enough room to fucking do what I was
You
doing.
look
but,
like you've been beat up.
I sat down like this. I ordered my food,
Right.
and she's like, "What happened?" Oh, I had road rash, all fucking over, barbed wire cuts and shit all over me. I was like, I think I got hit by a car in a wreck last night on my
I
floor.
think I got hit by a car.
It's no big deal. I had blood coming out my ear, like it was fucking crazy. I was trying to, like, as we're ordering, she's trying to clean me the fuck up.
Said nobody ever. I
Yeah.
think I got hit by a car.
Well, I was a Tom moment, and I was fucking
I
drunk.
know, but just the
Yeah.
fact that you said that, that's
And
great.
so I ended up ordering my food, and then you know how Chicken Mary's is on a Sunday afternoon after church.
Oh,
It's
fact.
fucking 2 hours to get your fucking
sure.
food. And,
Waiting for every church group to get
Yeah,
through.
drink a
so
little
you
more of
just
that
get,
rum. We're
and,
you
fixing
get
to
some of
talk
that
about
German
Jesus.
tater salad.
right?
Mhm.
And I ended up laying my head down on the table. I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna lay my head down. Like, I have a hangover.
This
Like, I knew it.
concussion says
I
I need to
got a
go to
concussion.
sleep.
I woke up. That was Sunday. I woke up Tuesday night.
What the fuck? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You
I woke up Tuesday.
From
I
Chicken
I
Mary's
fell
to
asleep on
Tuesday.
the table, and I woke up Tuesday night in my bed. And I woke up and I was like,
you fucking time
I
traveled
was
from
like, what
Sunday
the
to
fuck?
Tuesday.
because it's dark. So I was like, oh, it's fucking it's Sunday night. Get up, and I got my mom had put me on my arm in a fucking sling because it was all beat the fuck up, road rash and shit.
Oh, this is way
And-
better than I thought it was.
And so I got up and I walked out there and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And she's like, well, hi. And I was like,
You are alive.
I gotta fucking take a shower and get ready to do shit tomorrow. And she's like, what? And I was like, tomorrow's Monday. And she goes, sweetheart, it's Tuesday night.
Oh shit!
And I said, Fuck did you say? And she's like, you've been asleep since Sunday at Chicken Mary's. You fell asleep on the fucking table. We had to get you out of there.
Who the hell?
And
How did they
and
get you
and
out of Chicken Mary's?
I said, well, Jeff.
Those doggy bags.
Okay.
I said-
Yeah, right.
I said, where's my fucking truck? She goes, outside. I said, I fucking drove? And she goes, oh no. She goes, well, Jake was 13,
And
14.
they didn't take you to a hospital.
Well, you know how it was.
Kids
I
were
mean,
built tougher back then.
Yeah,
They
I mean,
were.
you know, like how
We didn't
fucking-
wear helmets
you know,
when we
like,
rode our
all
bicycles
of our
neither.
moms were like, I can fucking fix this.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Put
some-
some Campo Finique.
And
We're
that's
gonna
why
put
we
some
ended up-
Prid salve on it.
that's why we only have half a fucking brain that works. Like,
Tell me that wasn't some shit.
yeah,
Prid
that's,
salve fixed everything.
Fuck
that's,
yes.
that's why we only have half a brain that works half the time
Yeah.
because the other half's damaged.
Remind me when you're done to tell you about this goat this morning.
God, yeah, right. And
Yeah.
so
Like a hollow.
I ended up, I was hammered.
God dang, I can't believe you lost from
Yeah.
Sunday to Tuesday.
I fucking woke up like 2 days later, and I was like, "Why didn't you wake me up?" And she's like, "I woke you up every few hours to make sure you were alive."
And correct me if
And
I'm
I
wrong.
never
This
fucking-
did start on Saturday night, right?
Yeah, I got drunk as shit Saturday night.
So you wrecked on Saturday night, got up on Sunday,
I
went
don't
and ate.
remember because like
You,
her
I was
Candy
gonna say,
called
where
me.
did you lose? Where do you not
Her and
remember?
Candy called me. I
Somewhere
remember
about the German slaw.
Fuck yeah.
I remember getting back on my four-wheeler, holding my arm.
You do.
And
Okay.
I remember pulling into Logan's driveway.
Okay.
Or no,
But-
no. All like where the old John Deere building is,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then
Straight
there's just
down.
that small little like grass path that used to be like a
Right.
driveway thing.
Right.
I went up that and started to go, and that's all I remembered. And apparently, I
So you
drove
don't
all
remember
way,
the drive to
Nope.
Chicken Mary's either.
Nope.
Concussions
Holy
are
shit.
fun.
And so yeah, and then
That could have been so much worse.
oh yeah, and I was by myself. I was fucking hungover. I was fucking concussed.
Oh
I
my
had-
God.
Blood coming out my ear. I had fucking scratches. I had, road rash every place. Like when I got hit, I hit the pavement first. Like,
Right.
It was like a gravel as shit. Back
Yeah. Chip and
It
seal.
was-
Chip
yeah,
and
yeah,
seal.
It was not the fucking asphalt. and
No. It was the
shit. I
nasty
hit
shit.
that shit and it just bounced me right into the fucking ditch and then into that fence. And yeah. Oh yeah. I got.
Wow, that's
fucked.
crazy.
All
That's
because of
way
alcohol.
worse than I thought you were talking.
Oh no. Well.
We just
The
figured
only
out
other
about the
drunk
armband for
story
Blue
that I
Oyster
have-
Men's Club.
Yeah.
Oh, the only other drunk story that's.
Did you ever figure that out?
What?
Where the armband come from the Blue Oysters Men's Club?
No.
Did it smell like burning latex and lube?
Got a pocket full of dollars and quarters.
He
No,
said,
the
and
only
I
other story
farted,
was when
and
I
it
got
just.
fucking knocked out that night at Sharky's, and it wasn't even my fault.
Oh yeah, you told us about that one. We had that. That was the night we got hammered on moonshine and chocolate whiskey.
So there
We
was
talked
a
about
guy
that
in
one.
In Sharky's that was fucking with this dude's wife or talking to her or whatever. Well, we had this same color shirt on. Everyone in Sharky's is fucking drunk, whatever. I walked out the front door of Sharky's, and this guy was apparently going to settle a score. And I walked out, and I woke up in a car.
And Cody got hit
Hey.
And I
because
got knocked the fuck off my ass.
he got
like,
hit because the color of his shirt.
because the guy thought it was me. Well,
I've been there before.
the people I was with took care of the situation, but then I ended up
You had something on your shirt, looked
we
like a
ended up
piece of
going
grass.
back to
Oh.
Sharky's the next fucking weekend, and the same dude.
See, he's jumpy, some bitch, ain't he? I just went
And
like that.
he
in my
walked
hair.
up to me and apologized and said the beer was on me that night because he hit the wrong guy. I was like, "Did you ever hit the other guy?" He's like, "No, I never saw him." I'm like, "Oh well,
Said, well, thanks for breaking my jaw, asshole.
fucking hit me square right here, motherfucker."
Didn't hurt so much here or there, but right here.
Oh, dude, I fucking woke up to a swollen fucking side of my face. Hit me right here. It
Ow.
swelled up this whole
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
side.
Nice.
Okay, so you made me think about it. I don't remember what you said, and I meant to tell you guys earlier and forgot. So I get up this morning. I got my alarm set for 9. Gonna get up. Oh yeah, listen. So I'm gonna get up, get all my shit around, come up here, get everything ready. That's why when y'all was texting earlier, I was like, "Shit, I'm already here." I laid in bed till like 6:30, and I was like, "Okay, I can't get up. I can't lay here anymore. I got to get up." I got up, started loading guns up in the truck, for our shorts and stuff. Sit down on the front porch, start smoking a cigarette. I'm like, I got that big ass herd of goats, and I hear one just bawling his ass off. I'm like, son of a bitch, because we got hog wire fence, but it's just big enough for them ones with the horns to get their head through and eat outside, but they can't get their head back out. Yeah, I thought about cornhole, son of a bitch. I see your eyes. No.
He said, "Come here, boy."
He said, sure do. I have a pretty mouth.
Big old set of mud boots, and I went
he
check that
said-
goat.
He had a big old set of mud balls. This
All
was a
that
fucking
fucking popped in his head was,
Da-da-da-da. So I hear him bawling, and this sumbitch has clearly been bawling for a while. It was that horse. His vocal cords were fucking hurting. He'd been there a minute. I have never felt so bad for a goat in my whole life. No, I wished the son of a bitch was
Till
stuck
10
in it.
minutes later.
There ain't nothing to
"Yeah,
him.
but I feel great."
He
today."
said, "Thank you, Jesus." No, but I'm used to him being stuck in the fence. This was not the fence. Oh wait, this is great. So I'm used to him being stuck in the fence. You go over, you fold their horns back so you can fit them back through that hole, and then they just back out and take off running. Sometimes you got to punch them right in the face to get them to hold still,
That's goat abuse.
It is, but I mean I don't do that. But if I was to do that, it works. But that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, this stupid sons of bitches got his head stuck in the fence again. So there's dew all over the grass because it's super early. My fucking feet are wet by this point because I had to walk half a goddamn mile down through the trails, through the middle of the pasture, ripped a hole in the crotch of my fucking pants. I'm pissed off. I start walking up to this sumbitch. I'm like, he's not even close to the fence. What the hell is going on? Legs stiff as a board. Like this dude is just standing there like something's got a hold of him. He is standing underneath a hedge tree, and I don't know if he was trying to go off the into the creek to cross it.
Please tell me he had his balls stuck in a fork.
Even better. Or if he was trying to eat something off the tree. This poor son of a bitch had a hedge limb with a thorn right here. Between his teeth and his lip, stuck right up in his nose. Like fucking, I'm thinking, oh my God. And he's bawling like something's killing him. And I'm thinking, oh God. Well, when they're hung in the fence, they always panic, you know, right when you get up close and start fucking flailing, trying to get loose. And that's the best part.
God.
I had to throw that in there.
It's not
He said, who's your dad?
Oh,
But he
sweet
did.
Jesus.
He instantly saw me out of the corner of his eye and kind of turned sideways. And I'm thinking, oh, buddy, just hold still. That has got to hurt. Yeah. I'm like, God, that's got to hurt.
He's
Well, I
he's
get up
fucking
there.
farting to relieve pressure, so it
I
got you
get
to
up
go
and
in.
grab that limb. And this poor sumbitch goes to flailing his head and pulls that thing out and takes off running. And he is still bawling, like all the way back up to mom and dad's house. And I'm thinking, I don't know if he broke it off in there. I ain't got him caught yet to be able to look at it. But I told my mom, I said, hey, I just need you to know something. That big old white male goat that we got, the boar, she said, yeah. I said, if he's got a fat lip later, I can tell you what happened. But oh my God, like get hung in the fence. Okay.
He
it's-
punched him because he was making too much.
yeah, it's a little traumatizing, but that fucking, I can only
Domestic
imagine.
abuse, teaching lessons.
I can only imagine what a
Well.
thorn in the lip felt like.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
Like that's some shit you can't even make up. And,
Oh, yeah.
and thinking back now, I should have been videoing. I should have had my phone out videoing this shit because
That's
nobody's.
the problem with society.
I
They
know.
record the shit before they help the problem.
And see, that's the way with me. I didn't video. All I could think was this poor little son of a bitch is hurting.
Right.
But the closer I got to him, I thought he ain't hung in the fence.
you're an asshole. You deserve it.
Yeah. Oh, little son of a bitch has pissed me off because there's days where I'll get 4 or 5, maybe 6 stuck in the fence. There was one day where if
Hey,
I
a
hadn't have
fucking
taken,
buffet.
Fucking hell, Blue Chew.
I'm telling you, it's hard on me. Let me tell you, the struggle is real.
He said all that ass. No,
It takes a whole lot of that Prid salve.
Dear God.
You guys got to
this
make it.
one's went off the fucking
You
rail.
gotta, it went totally off the rail. But and I never did anything bad to goats. Just
Just a little push.
Try to
you know.
drink here.
I just fucking snorted. Public service announcement: no goats were hurt in the filming of this podcast.
Just pleased.
But yeah, I mean, well, some bitch did give me a high five afterwards. But yeah, I
Man,
that was not what I was expecting to wake up to. Was a goat with a pierced fucking top lip.
and a sore ass.
I mean, back when I was young, they kind of looked like.
Oh, shit, I think that 11.1% alcohol is kicking in. Because now everything's
It's
funny.
just now noon on Sunday.
It's funny. Is it noon?
Yeah.
Fuck, we're not alcoholics. We're drinking at noon. And you know that
Can't
old
drink all
saying.
day if you don't start in the morning.
Thank you, Jesus. What he said.
Oh, sweet
Not
baby
bad.
Jesus.
Don't you
That's
start that
fucking
yawning shit
great.
yet. I have not yet begun to defile myself.
No,
Are you
did
still
that this
sipping?
morning
You
with a
still
goat.
sipping on the old?
Yeah, I'm still
It's
drinking.
pretty good, isn't it?
Ain't bad at all.
I ain't seen nobody making any weird faces or nothing, so
That's just my normal face.
I may have that.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, now that we've talked about all the goat stuff,
Fucking.
wow.
We got our Middle East.
Yeah, that
Topics
escalated
out of the
quick.
way.
Yeah, there's some of them tailheads that eat that goat.
Odd.
Because I ate bacon.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's
Oh,
wrong.
thank you for coming by.
I'm gonna choke it out
Thank you,
here.
Jesus. Help me, Tom Cruise. Ninjas are after me.
Oh fuck.
There's a cougar in the car.
Right?
Yeah. You got to drive with your fear.
Do every time we go somewhere.
I know. I ride with mine. And Tom's like, we got this. Just hang on. But I have never really, honestly, I've never
Fuck to
had
go.
a wreck on a Saturday. And I might have, but I don't think so. I mean, I swear I never touched one.
That double
like
bitch
that.
had horns though.
He said you just wear them real tall boots and try to shove them out the hayloft, and they back up.
Jeez.
Oh,
No
Jesus.
ghosts were harmed in the filming of this podcast.
There's a couple sheep though. What's that bottle sounding back of? 1749. Some old shit.
They started making it in 1749.
I didn't have the bottle from 1749.
That's fucking pirate shit right there.
That's pirate shit. Shit.
Shit. Chip shit.
Captain Jack had a hold of
Oh.
that one.
Good
Wow.
Lord.
Yeah, I lost a little bit of air on that one.
I'm about spit row everywhere.
So, thank you all for showing up. Where are we at on time? Are we pretty deep into this one?
Oh yeah.
All right.
It's the first time been deep in anything.
Should back and get past the molars.
I just need to apologize. I got family that watches this.
I do
Just
too. I do too. I don't know who they are,
Don't judge me,
but I'm sure I'm
please.
related to somebody across
Judge
the
him.
coast. Oh, I do want to say, if you've made it this far, I'm sorry I didn't do it earlier. I do want to say thank you, because literally in 3 weeks we've got 733 new subscribers to this channel.
Fuck yeah.
733. That's a big deal, fellas.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck
it
yes, it is.
That's huge.
Granted, most of them are making fun of me, but that's
I
fine.
mean,
It's fine.
if
Fine. Tell your mom
you're a
I want less
keyboard
mustard
warrior?
on my sandwich.
yeah, for sure. My blood type's fuck you.
Right?
I mean, honestly, if you're a keyboard warrior and you love this shit, go for
Go
it.
for
We
it.
don't care. I read the comments, I
I'm-
giggle, I'm like, yeah,
I must
okay.
first value your opinion for you to bother me.
This is true. This is true.
I have to give a shit.
And that,
Yeah.
what is your little puffer doing over there? It looks like a bunch of stars lighting up.
Wow,
Wow, that's a new one. What kind is that?
If you go like,
Look at his painted fingernail.
Oh, it tells you how hard
Oh.
you suck on it.
Can pet that dog?
Got that dog.
What kind is it? This is a Geek Bar. This is a new one though.
That's boar
it's
goat
supposed to have
savage.
more puff
Geek
in it.
Bar Pulse X.
Yeah.
Oh, he threw an X in. Is this got the rocket mode too?
Yeah, it's not on the rocket motor.
What flavor are we got going
Blue
here?
raspberry.
Blue raspberry ice.
That's what you had last time, wasn't it?
I had a frozen one.
Wow, that hits really good, and it's not on rocket mode. Oh, that's good. We're gonna try rocket mode. See if I can make myself.
Jesus.
And you know what they say? You don't get off till you cough.
Mm.
God.
Wow, that some bitch hits really hard.
If you just did that on TikTok live, it's gonna get
Yeah,
fucking-
I don't
yeah,
care.
you're gonna get banned on the ticky tacky.
No, they're okay with the little electric ones.
No,
'Cause everybody
you gotta
does
be
that.
12.
I mean, they're not banning me. They already jumped my ass the last time I was on live and
Over a
smoked a
second?
cigarette.
Cigarette.
Yeah, you can't do a real cigarette, but you can puff on them little things all the time.
If you're 12 years old, shaking your ass or puffing on a vape deal, you're good to go.
All right. Well,
Well,
That's what
we've
it
covered
is.
a lot of,
he said, meanwhile, back at the ranch, we covered a lot of shit today.
but
Jesus.
It really went pretty good.
to sum it
I
up,
think.
the link tree and merch link, which are both linked together, are in the description of the video.
And please feel
Shorts are-
free.
Shorts are uploaded daily.
They are.
So
What, like
yeah,
3 o'clock Kansas time?
I roughly load them. I've been doing the YouTube ones around 4 o'clock
4 o'clock.
because I've noticed somewhere between 4:15 and 5:30 is when everybody's really just scrolling and they find them. It's pretty cool.
At the end of the day, you're
Yeah.
tired of working.
Yeah, well, and I kind of come up with that. It was sheer luck. I come up with that because I was sitting on the couch one day after I got off work, got all my shit done around the house, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna look on YouTube. I'm like, wait a minute, I wonder how many people do that. So I was like, shit. I ran over and uploaded one right then. That summit went to like 13K views. I'm like, okay, cool. So I started scheduling them to go at that time. And every now and then you get one that doesn't do good. And I don't know if it's just because it's that time of week, people really don't look. But I've noticed on Sunday evenings, Wednesday evenings, and Saturday afternoons, the keyboard warriors are out and they love to throw comments and speak all kinds of shade to everybody. And we love it. Like, talk all your shit. We don't care. I got big shoulders
Mm-hmm.
and a big gut. And either one, I can carry all
I
the
rest my
bullshit.
big gut on your mom's back.
That's right.
Oh, on that note,
What he said.
merch links in the bio. Link
Yes.
in the bio. Follow us on all socials.
You can get hats, shirts, tumblers. We are going to have, I meant to talk to you
Condoms.
fellas about this before long. Yeah, reusable condoms. You just turn them wrong side outwards and shake the fuck out of them.
Oh,
no,
shit.
no, I'm lying. I'm lying. We're not going to have condoms yet. They're going to start off saying STS, and when she gets hard, it says shooting the shit with Mike, Tom, and Cody. All the way down the side. But,
So we'll get to S.
yeah. I won't ever get STS. But, no,
STDs,
on a
though.
serious note,
Oh,
I meant to talk to you fellas before we started this. We need to decide what brand we want of hoodies. He's going to start making hoodies too.
yeah.
I told him, I said, I like hoodies. And he said, well, we'll talk about that later. But we got to find out what brand of hoodie we want. And so he can get them ordered and have them in stock. That way we can get it. Wow, big yawn. Somebody didn't get any sleep last
Hey,
night.
you sleepy boy.
Because I fucking have so much shit to do today.
Oh, yeah, and it's because he stayed up till 1 o'clock this morning playing a video
I
game.
gotta fucking
But we didn't talk about that, huh?
fix the minivan again. I gotta fucking edit a video. I gotta make shorts.
What video game was you playing?
Some new one.
It's called Arena.
Damn, you're
Infinite.
informative. The
It's
what?
like Tarkov, but
It's like jerk off, but
better.
better.
You escape from
It's like
Tarkov.
jerk
You
off,
can
but
keep
better.
your fucking $300 video game.
He did say jerk off, didn't he? Or is it Tarkov? Tarkov.
Played the meat flute
Keep
for
your
about
fucking
3 hours.
pay-to-win fucking guy.
Oh, I feel a little hate and dissent in those words.
Banning me too.
Oh, there it is. Got banned because he was cheating.
I was
Freaking cheater. Yes, he was.
Got the
Yes, he was.
aimbot
I
going.
know. He downloaded the cheat code. So he could see everybody through walls and shit.
But it's because literally as soon as I fucking did it, me and a buddy of mine did it, and this guy comes like, so you guys doing it too, huh? And we're like, huh? And he's like, yeah, see you later. Just fucking bolts off.
And
We're
then
like,
he got in trouble.
yeah. Wanted to jump on the fucking bandwagon.
Meanwhile,
Good.
back at the ranch,
And
He
that's
was
where
doing
we're
it.
gonna end it.
we like y'all. Thank you. God bless.
Later.
Peace out,
Thanks for
guys.
hanging out.